Hello everyone. Welcome to Learn 200 Words starting with the letter A to Z. Overview. These lessons are meant for students planning to appear for the TOEFL, IELTS, SAT, GRE exams, or anyone who wishes to improve their English vocabulary in the next 3 months. So let's get on with it, the lesson plan. The entire course will deal with words from the letter A to Z. Each of these lessons will cover 20 words. So from lesson 1 to 10 in the letter B, you will build 200 words towards your vocabulary goal. By the time you reach the letter Z, you will be richer by 5,200 words. And you will be still counting upwards, not to mention the words you already know. Let's begin with me. A little bit about myself. My name is Salma. I teach spoken English and business communications. I love to travel, I like reading books, and I grow my own food. Please send me your comments, suggestions, feedback to the link posted below. I would love to hear from you all. Why is vocabulary development? Let me repeat the question. Why is vocabulary development so important? Since comprehension, by comprehension we mean understanding, is the ultimate goal of reading, you cannot underestimate the importance of vocabulary development. Secondly, words are the currency of communication. You have to know words to communicate your ideas and what you have in your mind effectively. Next, a robust. What do we mean by robust? Robust means an expansive vocabulary. Improves all areas of communication, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. How do I remember new words? Let me share a few tips which will help you remember new words. First, practice writing the word and its definition often. Practice saying the word. Third, try to learn the word and its meaning the first time you see it. Lastly, make up a sentence you can understand using the word correctly. So remember, writing the word, writing the definition, saying the word, understanding the meaning and the context in which it is used, and lastly, making up a sentence in a few words that are best expressed in your own way. To make it easier, I have formulated a couple of sentences to go with each word. But before that, let's begin with lesson 4, letter B, 61 to 80 words. The first word, base, is a noun. Definition: the lowest part or edge of something, especially the part on which it rests or is supported. In a sentence it would read, she sat down at the base of a tree. Next word, bask, a verb, which means luxuriate, take pleasure in, warmth. In a sentence, sprawled figures basking in the afternoon sun. Next word, bastion, is a noun. Definition: stronghold, something seen as a source of protection. So in a sentence it would read, he had fortified the stronghold with ditches and bastions. Next word, bait, is a noun. Definition: let down, lessen the force. Let me repeat the definition of bait: let down, lessen the force of, moderate, restrain. So in a sentence it would read, he got into a stinking bait. Bauble is a noun, which means a trinket, cheap jewel, trifle. In a sentence it would read, a clutch bag embellished with glittering baubles. Next word, battalion, is a noun, which is defined as An army unit made up of 4 or more companies. The definition would read, a battalion of women promoting the latest perfumes. Bawdy is an adjective which means indecent, obscene, about sex in a rude, funny way. In a sentence, it would read, a bawdy story or joke contains humorous references to sex. Next word, beatific, is an adjective defined as giving or showing bliss, blissful. In a sentence, it would read, he has a beatific smile. Beatitude is a noun which means blessedness, state of great happiness. In a sentence, it will read, the expression of beatitude the religious sometimes adopt. Next, bedizens, a verb, which means dress with vulgar finery. In a sentence, it would be a uniform bedizened with resplendent medals. Bedraggle is an adjective which means wet thoroughly. In a sentence, it would read, we got there tired and bedraggled. Next, beeline, noun. Definition, direct, quick route. In a sentence, it would read, at parties, he always makes a beeline for the prettiest woman in the room. Befuddle is a verb which means confuse thoroughly. In a sentence, it would mean, even in my befuddled state, I could see that they meant trouble. Next word, beget, is a verb which means father, become the father of, produce, give rise to. In a sentence, they hoped that the king might beget an heir by his new queen. Next word, begrudge, is a verb. Definition, envy, give or allow unwillingly, grudge. In a sentence, it would read, nobody begrudges a single penny spent on health. Next, belittle, verb. Definition, disparage, depreciate. In a sentence, it will read, she belittled Amy's writing skills whenever she could. Beholden is an adjective which means obligated, indebted, owing thanks, obliged, or indebted from gratitude. In a sentence, it would read, I don't like to be beholden to anybody. Belated, adjective, which means delayed. So in a sentence, it would read, he was given a belated birthday cake. Beleaguer, verb. Definition, besiege or attack with an army, harass, beset. In a sentence, it would read, he led a relief force to the aid of the beleaguered city. Next, belie, verb, means contradict, give a false impression, disguise. In a sentence, it would read, Jason tried to belie the fact that he was a lousy worker by showing up early at the office. A couple of smart tips. First, you need to listen to the word. Then, you need to write the word. That is, you need to get the spelling right. Then, you need to check the definition. Did you get the meaning right? Next, say the word. Pronounce it, get your pronunciation accurately. And then, all you need to do is to make a simple sentence using the word in the right context. Before we wrap up, let's enjoy the lighter side of the English language. So, a question. What goes on and has an I in the middle? Yes. Let me repeat. What goes on and has an I in the middle? The answer is an onion. Isn't that very funny? Well, nothing better than to close the class with a big smile. So keep smiling. keep shining. If you like this lesson, please share it with your friends and do write to me with your comments, suggestions, and feedback. Thank you. Bye for now.